Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have not been on here in over 2 months, and that, let's just say, was not intended. I am still struggling to continue with this channel in addition to my music, so here's what I've decided. For a while I'm going to try to do it every Sunday, Saturday, and Friday. No, Sunday, Saturday, and Friday. Because I really just want to keep going with this. I feel slightly guilty. Why am I saying slightly? Well, yeah, slightly. My mind has been consumed by too much music ambition. I hope you guys will forgive me today. As I talk about that, I am going to give you some visual triggers in addition to mouse sounds. Let's get started. So, the main reason, as I already said, but I'm going to elaborate on, is because I've been really focused on continuing music. And as I said, I'm going to start doing this on a regular basis, as I know it will really help you guys and myself to make you higher in my priority list, much higher. Because I know that for whatever reason, ASMR makes our lives better in the fact that we're able to relax together. That's a weird way of saying it, but I feel like it's necessary to say it at all, but not but. Mainly because I just know that every one of us is struggling with something. Why is it every time I try to show hands or my fingers, I have lady fingers? They look so bony that they could be passed off as a lady's hand. That's not how thin the rest of my body is. I mean, I have a tiny bit of muscle, so that makes up for it. But also, it's still puny, if you really think about it. Yeah, it's something, but not enough. Here's a few things, though, about my music channel I wanted to share with you guys. My music channel, it's already got some stuff going for itself, but for the longest time, I haven't been able to increase my subscriber rate, mainly because I don't either post enough reactions or I just get consumed by what I want to post. I hope that makes sense. Claw your face. That's always what this motion reminded me of. Like a claw, like kitty. Clearly I'm considered a stereotypical beta male, but in the alpha sense. You're called beta when you're actually an alpha. Here's the reason. Many people think that alphas are those that have swag styled clothing on or just act that way simultaneously, while being a true beta is just that. You're only alpha if you don't take life in the right way. You gotta learn how to do what's either right or what's right for everyone, no matter how much you might internally suffer. Trust me when I say it feels much better to give than to receive. I'm here for you. I'm making fun of those who think that ASMR is either sexual or just personally take it that way. And I'm scared of the comments now that I mentioned that. But slightly. If I can deal with an Instagram account person that's using it DMing me basically nudes, then I can deal with those that are less so in the comments. Actually just do less and are less forward about it. Literally, that's one of the things that I fear sometimes when I do ASMR in general. People being really sexual about their desires. And it's not just their desires, but the fact that they think that's how you can get any relationship. If you want to do that, if you want to do that to a person, go get a wife or a husband, but only if you're heterosexual. Honestly, I can't stop homos from doing what they want. I'm not homophobic, I just highly encourage not to give in to that. I believe that homosexuality is definitely an innate part of someone's life, or the fact that someone can be born with it, but it's up to the person to give into it or not, as I am with my desires not to I'm just not even gonna tell you, but let's leave it at that. I definitely have something that I hate to do whenever I give into it. Like I said, I am not phobic about it. I'm not homophobic. I just highly encourage that those who are innately born with homosexual tendencies to not give in to them. What can I do though? I'm probably gonna get some hate comments down below again, just because I'm saying that. I'd be surprised though if someone actually understood what I meant. Ooh. This is one of the things I love, though. Some visual triggers on my own face, I guess. This is one of the things I love to do whenever I get home from a long day at Hardee's. Hardee's is where I work, by the way. It's a fast food restaurant. It's the same company as Carl's Jr., just a different name. Not to mention, well, yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. Carl's Jr. and Hardee's are named differently because of where most of them are located, being separate ends of the country. I hope that makes sense. Don't forget to scalp, y'all. Because the scalp, it does two things for me. One, reboosts my good grief, reboosts my blood circulation to my scalp, and two, helps my hair to keep growing without having to get trims. and it's the blood flow that helps my hair continue to do that. The blood flow has nutrients that you basically eat throughout the day, and when that's carried up to your scalp as you're making it, so when you massage it, it helps your hair to grow and grow and grow. Literally, I say grow, grow, and grow because the last time I had a haircut was in September of 2020. And now it's May. It's one of the things that I'm happy about. I don't know if it's something I'm proud of. I mean, I can always just regrow it. I'm too used to having to do that because I'm not even going to go into it until much later. Let's just say this, I keep having to chop it all off. Well, not chop it off, just definitely cut a good bit of it off. Ow. Ow. The irony, whenever you play guitar, it's supposed to numb your fingertips and make calluses. So the strings don't hurt as much. And I guess it's the fact that I'm dealing with replaying it. One more. Sorry about that. I guess it's just the fact that I haven't played it in a while, and I'm just now trying to get used to strumming with a pick while holding down all the chords, which is really hard. Literally, this is what the shape of an F chord looks like. And a chord basically means the same notes that harmonize with each other to make a certain sound. Hope that makes sense. And if you are new here, welcome. Please subscribe, click the notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. And if you want to support my work, go and check out my Patreon page. That's not going to be worthless to say anymore because I'm trying to go make videos like this on a regular basis. Now that's what it's like to be cringe-worthy when you're trying to do what the world wants you to do. I forgot a few more places on my face. I like to sing, and that's the main star of my musical performances. Go and check that out if you want to. It's linked below. Who'd have thought that talking about the music would have led all the way to this? But then again, they're just useless facts. Maybe. Depending on the person, obviously. And I'm just using to pass the time as I just get bored easily whenever there's just like pure silence. Obviously, I have to keep up the mouse sounds and the visual triggers, but that's easier to keep up with when it's not done the entire video through, because that's what I've learned in doing ASMR. When you do it a certain when you make it sparing, when you spare some of the triggers, throughout the video and just like e, 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 instead of e. You make it easier for the viewer to appreciate the relaxing part of it. Although, here are a few tips I have for you. Don't watch ASMR every night. Or at least don't watch the same types of ASMR videos every time you are about to sleep. If you do, regardless, watch it nightly, because let me tell you something. It's hard for me to get immediately relaxed by ASMR anymore because of how often I watched it throughout high school, or at least throughout the second half of high school. Cat's otter. Because I first discovered it, I talked about this in a previous video. I'll link it up right here, where I started out with ASMR in 2018, the New Year's New Year's Day, past 12 a.m. Like, that's what I'm talking about. I was a sophomore in high school at that time, and the main reason for me discovering ASMR is because of this one makeup artist on YouTube that likes to just make tutorials and this and that. And one of the things she said she tried out was ASMR makeup roleplay. Basically, it's literally just like me. Why am I explaining a roleplay? You guys watch me make roleplays. That was quite the stress. So, I hope you all enjoyed this. I hope it was refreshing to see me again, even though I should be coming back here much more often. I hope that you enjoyed it, because I found it really hard to I still came back to this channel wondering why I haven't posted yet. It was actually really hard to make the video. Just the fact that it's hard to come back to something that you haven't done in a long time. It's like you've done it for a while and then you leave it for longer than you expected, and it's like a fear of... Actually, it wasn't fear, it's just more like plain forgetfulness and forgetting to make it higher in your priority list. But once again, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below with the red little box that says subscribe on it, and click the notification bell. That way you can be notified for all my video uploads. And as well as that, make sure to check out my Patreon page. I can't wait to see what you guys think of it, and I hope you support me. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all next time.